Warning. The following presentation does not have enough fact to become real. Although most of it is truth, not all of it is true. Therefore, this presentation is in science fiction and should not be taken literally. The media used in this presentation is used for non-profit educational purposes. It is not intended to break the copyright law. This was designed for Class 9A, no one else. Dr. Michio Kaku, born on January 24, 1947. He is a Japanese-American theoretical physicist. He has written many award-winning books and is the most commonly known as the crazy dude who thought the world was going to end last May. However, he has a theory of how to create an invisibility suit, and I will base my presentation around this theory. Invisibility is being an undetectable object or person that is not visible to the naked eye, and it's also legit to use. Example, it doesn't require green screen, lasers, and/or cameras. Since objects can be seen by light in the visible spectrum from a source reflecting off their surfaces and hitting the viewer's eye, the most natural form of invisibility is an object that neither reflects or absorbs light. In nature, this is called transparency, and it is seen in many naturally occurring materials. However, the material has to be close or even 100% transparent. To make something invisible, you must make light wrap around an object and reform at the other end, which makes something not visible. At most universities, students are taught that light cannot do that. However, recently it has been proven wrong, and textbooks are starting to get rewritten. Several research groups have already created metamaterials for visible light on a nanoscale. If you take these materials and make a suit out of it, you can make an invisibility cloak that bends light. On this animation here, you can see how the metamaterials bend light around it. So if you take a sheet of this metamaterials and wrap it around your body, you will have a very simple invisibility cloak. But I want to go further than that. I want to create a full body movable suit, which means light is a bit different. The human eye composites of three main colors: red, blue, and green. So I need to have a three-layered suit of red, blue, and green metamaterials. My design is coming along very nicely. However, there's one problem. Physics state that if you're invisible, you're blind. So, I'm gonna hand this over to Michio Kaku to explain how we can use it and still be able to see by using special lenses.
But anybody watching closely will notice my eyeballs floating in midair. It's a real headache, but I think I might have found a way around this problem.
If you can siphon off a tiny fraction of the light hitting the metamaterial, you can still see outside and yet be invisible.
This lens is a beam splitter. When struck by a light beam, it divides the light into two. 4% is redirected 90 degrees, and the remaining 96% passes straight through. Imagine I cover up my two eye holes with a pair of these lenses. They would redirect a tiny percentage of light flowing around the metamaterials into my eye.
So if you use a beam splitter for your eyepiece, then you can still see outside. But people out there would only see the faintest outline of an eyeball. Now, it's not perfect, but it's about as close as you can get.
The final design will use metamaterials which bend light and are triple layered, so make sure that they're three different colors for a full body jumpsuit which is invisible to the naked eye. My beam-splitting lenses focuses 4% of light to my eyes, where the other 96% is invisible, which is just enough to see what's going on and remain undetected. If you look hard enough at my design, you may see the faintest outline of a body. However, the illusion is so good that they have no idea that a real-life invisible man is standing right before them, and they got no idea I'm there.